into art started at my childhood. I have the beautiful story of how
From the first lines drawn on a charred slate to sculptures that speak to a wounded nation, art has remained both a calling and a conscience. Professor Oghene Fejiro Nelson Edewor of the Department of Fine and Applied Art, Delta State University, Abraka, is set to deliver his inaugural lecture, reflecting on over 25 years of teaching, research, and studio practice. In an interview with KC Vottu Media, the Dean of the Faculty of Art traced his journey into art to early childhood, recalling how a simple drawing on his first day in primary school inspired a prophetic remark that he would become an artist. Supported by his educator-parents, who chose to nurture his natural talent rather than heed to societal pressure, Professor Edewo steadily developed his artistic skills through primary, secondary, and tertiary education. He explained that his parents' uncommon commitment to art education laid a strong foundation for his career as a professor of sculpture. A formative encounter with the sculptural bust later deepened his fascination with form, realism, and casting techniques.
At whatever class, my parents were always concerned. They would say, "Do you have an art teacher?" And that was just it. By the time I came to Notre Dame College, which was where I graduated in my class 5 at that time, I had a teacher in school, but my parents felt that being an auxiliary teacher, he may not have enough tools to really teach me. So they employed 2 graduate art teachers who were like my private teachers.
Speaking on the state of the art sector, Professor Edewo identified challenges such as poor societal perception, limited economic valuation, and insufficient recognition of art's role in nation building. The inaugural lecture, titled Where God and Mortals Meet, Nelson Edewor's Odyssey of Reconceptualized Ivory Corpus in a Nation Soiled by Oil, will explore art as a meeting point between divine inspiration and human experience.
But whereas his own topic, his own is Where Gods and Mortals Meet, my title is Where God and Mortals Meet, because that derives from my Christian faith. My inspiration for my art is of God, and my artwork, as it were, is a product of revelation, that which has to do with inspiration, that which is like an altar, a meeting place, wherewith inspiration, divine inspiration, is meeting with human essence, of which the artwork which is produced is a point of that meeting. So where God and mortal meet in this context is the artwork that is a product of the intercourse between divine inspiration and society.
While interrogating the cultural and environmental consequences of oil exploitation in Nigeria's Niger Delta. The lecture will be presented through visual images from his studio practice and is expected to engage both specialists and the wider public. I am Kele Etaide Vottu, reporting for KC Vottu Media.